Omnipod 5 system. Connection to sensor, Dexcom G6. When you use your Dexcom G6 sensor with Omnipod 5, you'll need to control your Dexcom G6 sensor and transmitter with the Dexcom G6 app on your smartphone. For example, you'll use the Dexcom G6 app to start and stop your sensor. You'll also receive your glucose alarms through the Dexcom G6 app. You cannot use the Dexcom G6 receiver with the Omnipod 5 system. If you have a Dexcom receiver, you must turn it off and use the Dexcom G6 app instead. If you don't turn the Dexcom receiver off, the pod will not be able to communicate with the sensor. During the Omnipod 5 setup, you can connect a glucose sensor to Omnipod 5. Select your sensor. If you are not ready to connect your sensor, tap No Sensor. If you tap No Sensor, you will be asked to confirm that without a sensor, you will not be able to use Omnipod 5 in automated mode. After you confirm your sensor selection, you will be asked if you want to add your sensor now, or you can tap Not Now. Now you have to enter the serial number of the transmitter you're using. You can find the serial number on the back of the transmitter, on the transmitter box, or in your Dexcom G6 mobile app. Tap the first box to enter the transmitter serial number. After entering the serial number, tap Save. Then, confirm that the transmitter serial number is correct. If it is correct, tap Confirm to start the connection process. Now the pod and sensor begin to look for one another. It can take up to 20 minutes for the sensor and pod to connect. Let's go over what happens when you change your Dexcom G6 sensor and transmitter. When it's time to change your sensor, use Dexcom's instructions and change the sensor using the Dexcom G6 app. Once you've completed the necessary steps in the Dexcom G6 app, the sensor needs time to warm up. Since you are only changing the sensor and not your transmitter, there is no additional action you need to take within the Omnipod 5 app. While the sensor warms up, you won't receive any sensor values in the Omnipod 5 app. The Omnipod 5 app will be in automated mode limited. Once your sensor is finished warming up and starts sending sensor values to the pod, your Omnipod 5 system will automatically move itself into full automated mode. The Dexcom G6 transmitter expires approximately every 90 days. At that time, you need to delete the serial number of the expiring transmitter and update the Omnipod 5 app with information about your new transmitter. When it's time to change your transmitter, use Dexcom's instructions and change the transmitter using the Dexcom G6 app. You also need to change the saved transmitter serial number in the Omnipod 5 app. To delete and enter transmitter serial number information into the Omnipod 5 app, the app needs to be in manual mode. To switch to manual mode, tap the Menu button. Tap Switch Mode, then Switch. Once you're in manual mode, you're ready to change your transmitter. Go back to the Manage Sensor screen. You're now on the screen that displays the saved transmitter serial number. Tap Delete. To confirm that you want to delete the transmitter serial number, tap OK, Delete. The app now communicates with your pod. It tells the pod to stop communicating with the transmitter you just deleted. The app then takes you back to the home screen. The next step is to enter the serial number. To do that, go to the Manage Sensor screen. Tap Enter New. Then follow the directions on screen to add the new transmitter. Tap Save. Then tap Confirm. You can switch to automated mode while the pod and sensor are connecting. Let's go over placing a pod so that the pod and your sensor can communicate best. For the best communication between your pod and sensor, place the devices in line of sight of each other. This means that you'll place each pod so that it can see your sensor without your body blocking their communication. For a sensor worn on the left side of your abdomen, for instance, locations on your left side and locations on the front of your body would be the best options. You could consider these sites for optimal pod placement. Right abdomen across from your sensor. Left abdomen with 3 inches between devices. Left thigh. Side of left abdomen. Left lower back. Left upper buttocks. Back of the upper left arm. Everybody is different. Over time, you'll find the placements that work best for you.